Hello, my name is Victoria Larque, and today I will be reading a passage to you from the Soul Reaver Alloy, the second book in my Myre series. I hope you have fun and enjoy. Let's get into it. So, where do we start? Mist scowled but continued on his way, determined to ignore the brunette woman bouncing along at his side. Come on, give me something! He stopped, exasperated. Don't you have somewhere to be? Kate grinned up at him, the image of innocence. Of course I do. But I thought I'd tag along, for now. He grunted and started walking again, plunging his fists into his pocket forcefully. He had no idea how this had happened. The Terror had been seated in her Mustang when he'd left the house, offering a ride to Rampage. Apparently, she had business in the city. Coincidence? If he believed Kate, purely so. He didn't put it past Daphne to orchestrate something of the sort because she was worried, and they hadn't really talked things out since the fight with Jay. The situation with her was like sandpaper rubbing over his skin, uncomfortable and straining. But as he told her, he knew why she had acted the way she had. He just wasn't okay with it. Yet. This relationship, for lack of a better term, was new to him. Thoughts of her were all-consuming, and the need to be by her side was as well. It pained him that he'd left while things were unsettled with Daphne. But Mist had no idea how to work through an issue like this. It wasn't like he could just flip a switch in his brain and suddenly the image of Daphne being comforted by Jay would vanish. It was beyond annoying how that image had seared itself into his brain, and even though he wouldn't admit it to anyone, seeing it in front of his inner eye fucking hurt. So he'd wanted to be alone for this mission, to have time to think. And if he'd known Kate would shadow him like this, he would have flown. Speaking of which, the Terror was lowly humming a grotesquely false-tuned melody while shuffling her short legs to keep up with his stride. They were in the old part of Rampage, where the streets were narrow and built with cobblestones, the windows low and grimy, and the houses close to each other. Mist's back itched as they walked through the confined alleys, his instincts alert. Small spaces were hated among his kind, a trait he shared. No space to spread his wings fully. Come on, Misty! There's no reason this can't be fun, Kate chimed, skipping a step. That was it. He spun around to face Kate. Listen up. I didn't agree to have you following me around. I'm doing this alone, so feel free to leave and do what you came here to do, if you even have something to do. The Terror looked up at him, unimpressed. Tough shit, Wind Fairy. Her eyes glowed subtly with that unsettling red which indicated her race. Then it was gone again, and she cheekily bit her lip. You and me, baby, we're stuck like glue, she sing-songed. If you start singing again, Kate, I swear to God, I'll stuck like glue. Yeah, sing it back to me, sourpuss. Stuck like glue. Katharina! She raised her hands in defeat and grinned. Whoa, no need for the full name there, Mr. Tall and Gloomy. Just trying to lighten the mood.